Let's kick this off. I'm really excited to be here. I am can't imagine that we came to this, to starting this. You probably don't know me, or if you know me, you don't know much about me. So I want to share a little bit about who I am, why I'm here today, and about this program. First of all, welcome everyone here today. Welcome to Sans Souci board members. Welcome to friends of Sans Souci, and especially Sans Souci employees. My name is Arturo Mijangos. I live here in Columbus with my wife Deborah, our 4 children, and our little dog Lulu. I grew up in Guatemala, small country just south of Mexico. That's where I was married, and that's where one of our children were born. I came to the United States to study and to Columbus to work for Cummins almost 10 years ago. I lead projects at Cummins that help employees feel welcome, seen, heard, and valued. 4 years ago, I was a volunteer here at Sans Souci without knowing that visit would change and transform my life. Before I tell you about my life at Sans Souci, I want to share something that my father wrote about his early life. He wrote, and I quote, "I, Arturo Mijangos, was very different from the rest of my family. No one looked like me, and everyone was ashamed of me. I was told I was not welcome, and the older men at the house said that I was not part of the family. In those circumstances, devoid of care, love, and those things a child needs, I grew up. I felt like a puppy in my own house, one that must be fed, bathed, and covered with whatever is available. I was always the rock in someone else's shoe. I lost the first grade on account that I could not read. I met a boy who explained that letters were like a family. They did not like to be alone, and we had to help the letters find their family. The boy asked if I liked anyone in my family. I could only think of one person, an uncle. That day, the boy helped me spell uncle and my own name. My uncle Carlos, seeing that my mom would not take care of me, started to look after me. He raised me and showed me how to be a bricklayer and build houses." End quote. Back to my start at Sans Souci. That day, Cheryl met with a group to do a project to help Sans Souci decide which programs to expand. 2 interns, Cliff and Chitrali, during the summer of 2018, spent many hours interviewing employees, community partners, donors, and board members. They produced a report with their findings. Sans Souci should expand the employee development program. They shared the vision of Sans Souci as an airport, with many different types of airplanes coming to this airport. Some needed some help to fly for the first time. Others needed some help to take flight once more. And others just needed a safe place to land. Over the past 4 years, the Employee Development Committee has been working on building the best place for employees to grow and take flight. I have never worked at an airport. I do not know how to fix planes. I have lived in many different settings, and there is something one can improve, and that is where we live. We can easily do things in our own house, like take out the trash, move furniture around, or clean a room. Everyone that comes to Sans Souci can improve. That is where we got the idea of a house to represent this program. Today, you will learn new ways in which you can continue to develop and grow. The new program is called Sans Souci Build You. This program is the result of many people, many hours to get us here. And I want to thank them today. First, I want to thank my employer, Cummins, for supporting me and giving me the space to lead this program. Also want to thank Cheryl Adams, Sans Souci's Executive Director, for being our most supportive stakeholder. David Jamerson, you have been our champion from the beginning. Lindsay Kendrick, your experience and energy are a wonderful addition to any project, and we wish you the best in your new role as Sans Souci Board President. Coach Rick Weinheimer and Stephanie Shepard, you're amazing educators, and you continue to build me up. James Boltman, your words of wisdom and attention to detail make this program what it is today. Also, it is on the shoulders of Sans Souci University that we have built this program. Kathy King, you have been here from the beginning. Thanks for your support, and United Way for supporting you in this effort. A special thanks to Courtney Faust and Addie Justice, who have been helping with the music and technology today and supporting us. Lastly, a special thanks to those who have helped to bring this event to fruition. I know there was a lot of things that went in to getting us to how this room looks today, so thank you so much for all your efforts to getting us where we are today. In closing, my father never eventually became a bricklayer. He continued in school and became an accountant. What he did learn from his uncle was to believe in himself, that he was more than what his immediate family thought of him. I am here today, just one generation after, with so many privileges, because my father chose to believe something better. He believed. And now, without further delay, I want to introduce Courtney Faust, who will explain a little bit more about Sans Souci Build You.
All right, well, thank you. Thank you, Arturo, and good morning, everyone. As Arturo said, my name is Courtney Faust, and I am the Community Outreach Coordinator for Sans Souci. Had the pleasure of serving in that role for the past 5 years, and one of my favorite parts about my position is that I get to share all about Sans Souci, what programs we offer to the community, and how we can make an impact on those who live here. And that is why I'm so excited to be here to share more about Sans Souci Build You. I'm just so excited to see so many different types of supporters in here today, but I will say I am primarily going to be addressing our employees just because this program really impacts them the most, and I want to get them excited about what we're going to be offering. So as we kick off the program today, I wanted to first just share with you and answer the question of what is Sans Souci Build You? To put it simply, Sans Souci Build You is an expansion of our employee development program. The current employee development program focuses on getting you from crisis to stability. Sans Souci Build You will focus on bringing you from stability to self-sufficiency. To prepare you for SSBU, we will work alongside you, make sure that you're stable, meaning that all your basic needs are met, that you've overcome barriers and that have made it difficult for you to obtain or retain employment elsewhere. And it means that we've begun to work on some soft skills, such as basic financing and getting checking accounts and getting you all set up. And really the best way to describe Sans Souci Build You is that it answers the question of how do we make sure that our employees, that you, are successful once you leave Sans Souci. When we first asked ourselves this question, we realized that we were missing a gap in getting you truly ready for life outside of Sans Souci. While we of course love having you here and we keep you all here forever, we do want to make sure that you can be successful once you do decide to leave Sans Souci. We want to help you discover a career path that you desire and help you accomplish any of your goals and aspirations. As Arturo touched on, through our initial research and work of putting this program together, we really saw that our employees and that you could benefit from some additional training in 5 specific areas. So while the current employee development program provides a strong foundation, Sans Souci Build You consists of 5 6-week workshops that will be taught by community volunteers that will end with an externship from a partner employer. These workshops, which I'm going to expand on a bit more, are like adding walls on top of your strong foundation. And let me expand a bit more on what exactly you're going to learn in those workshops. So, personal development. Have you ever been at work or at home and you overreacted? Have you ever wished that you would have handled a situation better? So during personal development workshop, you're going to learn strategies for coping with stress, anger, and other negative emotions, improve your self-image and self-esteem. We will work on learning positive thought patterns and leaving behind negative self-talk. Communications. Surely none of us have ever said something that someone else misunderstood, right? And that we've never misunderstood someone. Well, in this workshop, you're going to identify strengths and weaknesses and learn about improving communication, whether that's at home or work. And our communications instructor, Mr. Boldman, is actually here with us today. Mr. Boldman has been teaching communications at a college level for many years, and we're just really excited for the skills and the knowledge that he's going to teach you guys. Computer literacy. So let's be honest, technology is ever changing, and in this era of contact-free, our world is becoming more increasingly online. Not only do some jobs require computer knowledge, but this is also important in your personal life. Most job applications are online. Most bills are paid online, which is great since you don't have to lick a gross envelope and send that in. You may need to upload a document for your doctor or look up results from a medical test, refill prescriptions. Most importantly, order pizza, order groceries. All of those things are done online these days. This course is going to teach you how to do those types of tasks and how to use programs like Microsoft Word and Excel. Career exploration. So this is one of the most exciting workshops is the career exploration workshop. It's a chance for you to pick out some different job careers to explore. Maybe you'd be interested in working with animals, but you don't really know what the day-to-day really looks like for someone who is in that role. So in that scenario, we might bring in a local veterinarian to come and just share their experience and what it's like. Maybe you're interested in a trade skill or owning your own business, but you don't know what training's involved or how to get started on that process. So we're going to find community members who have experience in those areas to come and talk and share their advice with you. Financial literacy. So have you ever thought or hoped to buy, a car or a home, but a damaged or non-existent credit score has made it difficult or maybe even impossible to get a loan? Do you struggle with paying bills due to a lack of budgeting skills? These are the kinds of practical skills you're going to learn and more during our financial literacy workshop. And I'm excited to announce that we do have representatives from both Centra and First Financial who will both be involved with this course, and they are going to be people that you can go talk to after this. So by going through all of these courses, you're learning valuable and transferable skills that you need to complete the final step of Sans Souci Build You, which is the externship. So the externship, also called RAMP, Real Applicable Mentorship Program, is an amazing opportunity to be placed in a partner employer to gain some real practical work experience in a field that you are interested in. And maybe that is in the medical field or the hospitality industry, maybe construction or a trade, maybe working in an office or a school. Whatever you're interested in, we're going to do everything we can to secure a partner employer in that field so that you can work alongside for 6 weeks. And we do have Matthew from Omega Management Group that you can talk to afterwards. He has expressed interest in being a partner employer in the IT world. So if you've ever had an interest in anything IT, he is your guy back there. So one of the very best parts and the best benefits about going through Sans Souci Build You is that all throughout the time that you are going through the workshops, you're going to do the 6-week externship, is that you will be continued to pay your hourly rate by Sans Souci. This is just so that you don't have to choose between hours on your paycheck or bettering yourself. We're also hoping that by paying for the externship, that it's going to open more doors up for externship partners. Now, just like with any new idea, this is a pilot program. So we are starting with an attainable number of participants. So this year, we're only going to take 3 to 5 applicants, but we do hope in the years to come that we'll be able to grow the number of participants. So as I wrap up, I do just want to share again with how excited that we are about this expansion. We're so excited to see so many people that have come to support this. And our hope is that we will have the community support that we need and that you can specifically support us in these areas. We would love help just spreading the word. This is a new program, it's a new expansion, and we need help spreading awareness about it. So share with what you've learned today with a friend or a colleague, and or if you just know someone that might like to get more involved. Teach a workshop. We still need instructors for specific areas like career exploration, personal development, some computer literacy. So without instructors, we just won't be nearly as effective at teaching our employees in those areas. Sponsor or lead a workshop. Teaching a workshop does not have to be just for individuals. If you work for a business that would like to be a sponsor or you'd like to lead a workshop, then you can please reach out to me. Our contact info is in that handout right in front of you. Be an externship or ramp partner. Being an externship partner is crucial to the success of our participants and the program as a whole. If you work for an organization or business that would be willing to take on one of our employees for those 6 weeks, then please contact us, get involved, so that we can have those options for our staff. And of course, support the program monetarily to keep the program going, to keep paying our participants while they're working on the courses, or the externship is going to have a financial component to it. So by donating monetarily, you are ensuring the success of this program and helping our participants live out their dream of being self-sufficient. And finally, support Sans Souci. Supporting our organization as a whole is crucial to our overall success and on our ability to impact our community. By donating goods, shopping in our store, or volunteering, you are supporting our organization in its entirety. So I wanted to once again just thank you for being here today. You are part of Sans Souci's history by being here as we officially launch this new program. It is only because of the loyal support that Sans Souci has received over the past 43 years that we can continue to grow and accomplish our mission of helping everyone live life without worry. So at this time, I would like to introduce Kathy King. Kathy has been a crucial supporter of the Sans Souci Ability Program and has provided valuable insight along the way. So thank you, and Kathy, I invite you to come up to the podium and wrap up our kickoff.
I wish that every time I spoke I had walk-up music, so I love it. I've been doing walk-up music for my kids' baseball for years, and now I get it. So thanks, Courtney. As Courtney said, I'm Kathy King. I'm with United Way. I'm the Community Impact Director for United Way of Bartholomew County. And several years ago, I was on loan at Sans Souci for a 6-month stint. That is developed into about 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. I don't even know. I don't keep track anymore. So first, the implementation of the Employee Development Program, and now sitting on the committee which has has SSBU up and running. So I guess I found something I really love here, and I value it, and I want to stick with it. I've chosen to stay on throughout this process because I believe in people, and I believe in Sans Souci. I had the pleasure of learning more from Sans Souci employees than I would ever learn from any academic class that I've ever taken. I've learned that we are all capable of great things. We've just all been given different opportunities and different support to achieve those goals and overcome barriers. I've learned that any goal can be achieved with the support of a great team and access to resources that are effective. I have learned that employees that work at Sans Souci are survivors, and they are capable of absolutely anything. And I'm going to say that again. They are capable of absolutely anything, and I know that because I've seen it. I have learned that given the right training, a person making $7.25 an hour can not only support themselves, but save enough money for a down payment on a house, or purchase a reliable vehicle for transportation to work, all while earning a 750 credit score. I have learned that with the start of good medical insurance and a great doctor, a person coming from years in prison with no hope whatsoever can own a thriving business, can purchase and pay off a home, and own 3 company vehicles outright. I've witnessed every one of these things. I have learned that there are many supporters in the community who understand the amazing things that happen inside Sans Souci walls. And I'm more than ready to learn much more from you all. Here is your chance to teach the world that you are capable of, or what you are capable of. How great can you be? What are you going to achieve in this life that you've been given? What is holding you back from becoming the very best version of you? SSBU, we will provide the support and the opportunities to you. All you have to do is say yes and start this process. We 100% believe in your capabilities, Sans Souci employees, which is why our mantra is believe we do. Believe we do. So we are going to practice this mantra today. We've been sitting long enough, so everybody stand up. Everybody's up. This side, you all are going to be the believe. Middle, you're going to be the we. This side is going to be the do, and I want to hear it. Believe we do. Believe we do. Okay, guys, we need a little more energy here. Let's go. Believe we do. Woo, all right. I love it. We got it. All right, you can sit down. Courtney, come on up.
Thank you, Kathy. You were the right person for that job. So on behalf of Sans Souci, just once again, thank you for being here today. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come and help us celebrate, and as we're going to kick off this new program. So at this time, we're going to transition a little bit. The employees are going to participate in some rotating activities. All the employees got a colored card. So you are going to be going to each station for about 10 minutes, and we'll have a timer and let you know when it's time to switch. But if you've got a yellow card, you are going to the Sans Souci Build You information table over here. If the blue cards are going to they're going to communications, and the purple is going to financial wellness, and this is your schedule. So you'll rotate between there. And for our other guests here today, you are welcome to also go around to the stations if you'd like to learn more about what the employees are going to learn in the workshops. But we also just invite you to stay and chat, to mingle a little bit longer and enjoy more refreshments. So that does conclude today's program, and just once again, thank you so much for being here.